Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great studio audience this morning.
I think we do have a colorful group of people here today, and if everyone could be quiet in the room while we're talking. Just wanted to throw that out there. No, thanks so much for joining us. This is 726 in Harrison, Arkansas, and I want to welcome you to at least 60 minutes of fun. This show is going to be a lot more fun than most shows.
I think it will. It's going to be lively. We've got a lively lineup.
We do have a lively group, and well, I could talk about the weather, but you know, your boys are anticipating school being out pretty soon, right?
Well, certainly. I mean, like since day one.
Have you got a pretty good summer planned?
No. We're not really going to do anything big this summer. We're going to hang out, and I mean, we took our big cruise last year, so we're just going to be low key this summer.
Yeah, and
one of my boys is going to a camp in Texas, so he's got his little thing going.
I know your husband went out on the Buffalo the other day.
He did.
Tell us about that. Was it a kayak or was it a canoe?
It was a kayak. A canoe would have drugged the whole way, I think. But he did. It was a real short float, and there was enough water for the kayak. And he said it wasn't too cold because Sunday was kind of chilly and breezy, and he had a really nice time. Yeah,
we forget that there's a lot of things to do around here, even up in December and January. Right. There's a lot of things to do.
I look forward to getting out on the Buffalo, but not yet. Look cool for me.
Now, you're a fisher person, fisher person?
No.
You don't fish at all?
No.
I like to fish. I just don't, you know, when you have your own business, you're kind of, I mean, everything is pushed that direction.
Well, certainly. That's your spare
But I bought
time.
a boat last year, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I bought a boat.
I haven't been out on it yet, kind of like you hadn't been to my house.
Well, you wouldn't want to go out. It was an antique boat.
It was.
It is an antique. Still is an antique boat. And I still have some issues with keeping it running.
Are you a fisherman?
When I have the time, I like to do it.
Okay.
But
I saw a show the other day, one that you produced actually, Ozark Outdoor Adventures, where they had gone fishing on the White River, and I thought that would be a fun thing to take my kids on the White River and let them catch some trout because they're pretty much guaranteed to catch something. You know that?
Well, you know, that show's produced by 4 guys, and they all love the outdoors.
You bet.
And
they're all crazy a little bit.
And they live locally here, and it would be a good idea for you to contact them, and maybe they would be fun for them to take you out and take you fishing or hunting or whatever.
Take me out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on in your life, Dan?
Not much. Not a whole lot. Just running the business.
That's
my
boring.
Goats and...
How are your goats?
My goats are doing just fine.
Really?
Yeah. We tried to...
You laugh.
Well, you know, goats do whatever they want to do.
So I hear.
And they're, you know, they're pretty forgiving animals.
Kind of like kids.
Kind of like kids. That's why they call them kids.
Oh.
So,
okay.
But we tried the other day to take them out of the pen area to put them in another area where we have some overgrown.
Right,
overgrowth.
so they could help with that.
They didn't want to go.
What did you do?
And we just
did you
left
push
them.
And shove or
you can't move
rope them?
You can't move them.
Really?
You can't move
what
them.
What that stance going on or what?
No, but they jump and holler and bleat and everything. And these are a couple-year-old goats.
I think so you should I think y'all should film some footage of that. I think that would be quite interesting
that would be,
to share with our viewers.
It would be quite hilarious.
Your
It might
life
be a
away
little
from the
embarrassing
studio
too.
and the goats.
Let's do that.
I think that'd be great. I'd love to meet your
Can
goats
I come to your
someday.
house sometime and follow you around the house? And
I mean,
with
yeah,
a camera?
sure. Sure, it'd be real interesting, I'm sure.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Expect that.
All right.
But right now we're going to line up a guest that's going to be on the show today. And they're all local guests, as always.
As always.
Would you like to go down that list for me, please?
Sure. Ken Bailey is here with the Boone County Resource Council, and he's going to talk about some facts that we need to be aware of. And Tony Ray is here with the Bear Creek Gift Company, which is located at the Ozark Mountain Smokehouse. Dan Ellis and Rick Boast are here with the Mardi Gras extravaganza that's going to go on, or whatever, in Eureka. I'm not sure if it's going on yet or not, so I can't really say that. Nocturnal Loons, a local group, is going to be with us and perform a song for us. And Vivi Allen and Kat Enlow are going to be here. Vivi's with the Ozark Arts Council, and Kat is the assistant director of the upcoming musical South Pacific.
Okay.
So we look forward to hearing all about that.
Okay.
And if you'll stay with us, we're going to go to break. And when we come back, we'll be speaking with Ken Bailey. Stay with us.